I'm KT Bradford, and this is the Samsung Unpacked event in New York City. We're taking a look at a bunch of the different products that Samsung launched today or announced today. And this is the Galaxy Gear 2. This is the second generation of the Galaxy Gear smartphone. This is not the Neo, which is apparently a little bit lighter and a little bit less expensive. This is just the Galaxy Gear 2. So some of the improvements, it is smaller than before. I don't know if the strap itself is narrower, but it feels better on the wrist than the original Galaxy Gear because it was a little bit thicker on many levels. So it's pretty thin here. Still a little bit thick if you're just used to just watches, but they've slimmed it down a lot, and that is actually quite good. Other physical improvements, they've put a home button on the Galaxy Gear, and then they also moved the mic and the camera onto the top part because these straps are going to be interchangeable, so now you don't have to worry about only being stuck with one strap. There's also an IR blaster in here too, so you can use this as a remote, which is something that we've seen on phones, obviously. Now we're going to see it on smartwatches, I guess. The actual UI is pretty unchanged from the Galaxy Gear. Nice simplified icons. You can do all the same things. As I said, there is a camera on this. The camera faces out that way, so you're still taking pictures of what's in front of you, and you can also do video. Not entirely sure why you need to do that, though. You'll be able to make calls and receive calls on this phone, which is the thing, or on this watch, which is the thing I like actually a lot. And notifications. The notifications are the new notifications for the Galaxy Gear, so you're going to be able to actually act on them. You can call people. You can look at your messages. And when you call someone, you're on the Gear, and right here it popped up on the phone that we're calling Zoe. I don't know who Zoe is, and I'm sure she's been getting calls all day long. Poor Zoe, but our call ended. So, just as with the Galaxy Gear Fit, you're going to be able to manage your gear right from the phone. You can choose clock faces. So let's see if we can see. There's that one that I like again. Clock face. You can choose the wallpaper that's going on behind here. Change that to that. Oh, we have to set it.
Once you set this up, you're able to set it.
There we go. You will also be able to choose images from your phone to set as your wallpaper, just as you can with a phone. Connecting up to S Health, just as with the Galaxy Gear Fit, this actually has a heart rate monitor on the back of it, so you'll be able to measure our heart rate, and that data is going to sync automatically to S Health from the phone, and in that way, S Health is going to be tracking footsteps, going to be tracking overall exercise, calories, etc., and heart rate. Heart rate is actually a very important thing to know when you're talking about exercise, because this is going to determine how many calories you're burning. This is going to tell you if you're exercising at the right fitness level. Although you will notice that I had to actually start the heart rate monitor. This isn't constant, and so it's not necessarily for zone training. But again, it is a nice metric to have. This Galaxy Gear is actually going to last for up to 3 days on a battery, which is 3 times as much as the last one did, so you won't have to charge it every single night. As I said, it has a camera, has a microphone on it, so you can make calls from it. Your contacts, your logs, all that stuff is going to be available in here. Oh, and another thing in the Gear Manager, you're going to be able to choose which apps are going to be able to send data to the Galaxy Gear. And this is, again, we had an update to the original Galaxy Gear that brought some of this on, and Samsung is probably going to continue to update it. So you'll be able to control which apps go on the phone, which notifications you're going to be able to see. And also you're going to be able to find, there's the notifications, and you'll be able to see which apps that are loaded on the phone will be able to send notifications. If you have a Gear Fit, for some reason you'll be able to send notifications from that. That's pretty cool. And finally, Find My Gear, which will send, you can't hear it because it's kind of noisy here, but it's making a sound and whatnot, so you'll be able to do that.
Can get into your camera.
There we go. We found the Gear, so it's pretty awesome. So this is, again, a worthy update to the previous Samsung Galaxy Gear. It's slimmer, lighter, and it has more functionality, all of which we really like. Really looking forward to seeing how this works with the Galaxy S5. It also is compatible with up to 12 different other Galaxy devices. Sadly, still not compatible with other Android phones. It's only Galaxy devices. So if you're a real Samsung person, you're going to be happy because you're going to have all the Galaxy devices that work with this. And if you're not a Samsung person, then I guess you're going to have to get another smartwatch. But this smartwatch it combines actually a lot of the things that I had been wanting from smartwatches for a while. It has a heart rate monitor on it. It has 4 gigabytes of internal memory, so you can use it as a standalone music device. That is really important because the original smartwatch ideas were coming out of the iPod Nano, which was a standalone music device. You don't have to take your phone with you if you go to the gym with this, because you can have all your music on here for your gym. You can have your heart rate monitoring. You have your your steps and whatever. This is going to be a really great gym device, and it also means that you don't have to take your phone with you everywhere you go. I am super excited about that aspect of it because that's one of the things that I've always wanted to have in a smartwatch, in a fitness tracker. All the things are going to be in this guy. We don't have pricing yet. It's coming out in April. April 11th is the global launch date. We don't know if that is going to be the US launch date as well, but we expect it to come out in April. Again, don't have pricing, but this is an actually really exciting device. This is the smartwatch that we wanted the Gear to be in the first place, and so very much looking forward to when it launches. KT Bradford here at Samsung Unpacked, taking a look at the Galaxy Gear 2.